But in the end, our second semester ended with beautiful sunshine. Are you ready? I'm gonna let go.
Dozo.
I have to let go of the frame, still firm without any support. Skeletal frame of lens tube stood out under the open sky. I see they did end up making some parts here, using wood here, using actually some sort of plastic here. Interesting. They got really crafty with it, trying to construct this thing, haven't they? It's really kind of finagled together, but hey, whatever. Adopsonia was finally complete. Everyone looked on proudly, taking in the fruits of our labor. We all came straight here after closing ceremonies to get things ready for the event. No one had wanted to miss this, so everyone had showed up, even the members that lived far away. Set up here on a mountain slope, right under the clear skies, the Adopsonia was quite a sight to behold. With only a frame for the body and every single part, right down to the lenses, was made to refurbished material. Our telescope really looked like a king of junk. But despite that, it seemed to stand in a solitude, sights set in heaven, and gave off this air of composed greatness. Just what would the vast expanse of space look like through this thing? Or was this mindset just the emotional outcome of completing such a large project? Keisuke, member of the Morimisawa Club, and I all worked on testing the frame's ability. Yeah, this thing is. Look at this shoddy patchwork. Oh my god. They really, I mean, they tried their very best and everything, you know, I can admire that and all that, but just, oh boy. And since we were unable to set the frame on a tripod, it was set directly on the ground. And while it was hard enough to support the giant Adopsonian, it was also hard to work and azimuth and rotate on 2 axes. Smooth movement to moderate resistance was necessary if we wanted to find a track celestial bodies. Seems pretty good to me. What do you think? All this was Keisuke's handiwork. Maybe there was some technical pride in the line here or something. To me, the frame seemed better than anything I could have imagined. Korona whispered to herself as she watched it move east to west, up and down. It does, doesn't it? Solar Ray. And we got even the other members here, Korona and Narui, in casual clothes as well. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I guess after seeing the... No, there wasn't exactly a lack of clothing in If My Heart Had Wings, but I guess seeing the same kind of quality, but just amped up from If My Heart Had Wings, I can appreciate it. So, Mo Novel. You did an amazing job in the art. I love it. I love it. Character design is also pretty top notch as well. Love it. Sorry, every time they gotta praise it, they just... It's so good. It looks so good visually. Oh my god. There's definitely something that could move anyone's boyish heart. It brought back memories of the first time I saw one. How badly I wanted to build it. Dobby. Hikari definitely seemed proud of the idea, but after looking at everyone's faces, I think she was the only one. And there's Noriko again. Dobby. Sexy. Starzilla. But Hime sat right over Noriko. Oh. She said this while winking at Korona. Korona couldn't help but smile brightly back at her. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like, it called Pleiades, right? They call the thing the Pleiades, but then they call Pleiades 1 means, let's say for example, hypothetically the 6-star club continues to the other schools and everything, even after Orihime passes on. They could eventually create version 2, version 3, and so on and so forth. That'd be a cool setup. That'd be actually kind of neat. The name Pleiades included not only the 6 schools that were part of the group, but also a special member, Korona. Would also make a great story for future members. It was the start of a new age for the 6 Stars Club. With that, went back to adjusting the optical axis. With the centering eyepiece, we're to align the optical axis on the primary lens and secondary lens. If we didn't get this lined up, the image will be distorted, or even worse, might not be able to see anything at all. This is one of the most important steps in setting up a reflecting telescope. Noruko said, looking up at the skies while she was watching us work. It was starting to get a little cloudy. The forecast said it'd get cloudy this afternoon, but should clear up tonight. Likelihood of rain was supposed to be 0% straight through to tomorrow afternoon. But at the same time, weathermen lie. At least in my area, they lie. Also, at the same time, where I live by the beach, weather changes ridiculously fast. Some places have strong winds, some places have thunderstorms, some places have snow, some places have burning heat. Where I live by the beach, we have it all together at once. That was true. Normal clear skies and the sort of clear skies you need for astronomy are quite different. Even when the skies look clear, haze and fluctuation conditions can really distort the light. In the meantime, we managed to get the optical axis lined up. But that wasn't last of our work. We had other stuff to get ready aside from the Dobsonian itself. Like the tents, for one. We set up mine, and the ones members from Nishi High borrowed from the camping club at the schools. Then we set up a foldable table, also borrowed, that we'd have a place to sit and eat at. Alright, we could put out some sheets if need be, but for now it's pretty good. Monica used a tablet to check through our list. Sorry. I thought she was done, my bad. She did lead them together and put the whole thing together, even though Akito did a lot of the, the planning and everything. She was the one that kind of, gathered them all together, so it makes sense for her to stay in the middle. She eagerly took a spot right in the middle of everyone. Members of the 6 Star Club lined up in front of our Dobsonian. Naru ran over to join us after she set the camera on a tripod, pressed the shutter button. I might just use a picture as a thumbnail. Orihime cried out in vain as Naru laughed while checking the screen one last time before putting the camera away. I was curious to what kind of face Orihime was making during the photo. Did we see Akito there whatsoever? I think we did. Once the picture was finished, Honoka went over to tonight's program. This was going to be a public event, so there was a ton of stuff we had to keep in mind. Oh, wait, hold on, it's already Christmas? Oh, I guess it will be technically Christmas. They did finish their exams and stuff, so I guess the break will be starting right afterwards. Winter breaks usually start in Japan, though. Yeah. I guess let's assume it's Christmas. But Hime's step, I kind of miss Vision Alpha's like Steins game where it actually shows the date and stuff. I missed that a little bit now because that lets me keep up with things. Anyway, Orihime stepped forward as she had been waiting this very moment. Look on everyone's face said there would be a long speech ahead.
皆様、今日という素晴らしい日を迎えられたのは、ひとえに皆様の協力と団結のおかげですわ。
Yeah, let me just go ahead and quick save just in case.
クイックセーブ。
Mm-hmm.
できたよ、多分。
Thank you. Appreciate it.
改めて感謝の意を述べさせていただきます。本当にありがとうございました。だかららしくないって。
僕らは自分たちのやりたいことをしたまでです。
そうですよ。私たちこそ白鳥さんに感謝してます。
We never would have come together if it wasn't for Orihime. The clubs at all schools had been out of touch, but she had got us connected again. She had worked hard for our group. However, she just shook her head.
至らぬ私を皆さんが支えてくれました。とりわけ空見くんには感謝の言葉もないくらい。
I didn't really do anything. I'd been expecting to get called out like that.
それにあなた方の惑星観測ノート、あれには感動しました。星空を見上げる楽しさが詰まったノートは、私が目指すむつら星の会の理想の姿のようで。
I think you're being a little bit too generous. We all laughed awkwardly at the sudden praise.
いいえ、私がむつら星の会を蘇らせようと行動を起こしたこの時に、あなたとあなたのかつての仲間たちがいてくれたことは星の巡り合わせ。私は運命を感じずにはいられないのです。ああ、まあそうなのかも。ひかりさん、あなたとこうして天文活動を共にできたこと、今夜一緒に星を見られること。
Hikari's expression changed as she quickly looked up and realized what Orihime meant. Orihime knew that Hikari was leaving.
私も嬉しいです。今この時、むつら星の会っていう私の居場所がここにいるみんなと星を見られることが。
Sorry, by the time my finger already goes for the click, it's already too late. I apologize. That's what you said here. Glad there was always a place for me in the 6-star club, and I'm glad to get to see the stars with all of you. I do wonder at what point do the routes become more intense, because it seems like Hikari's going to be leaving and stuff, and at that point I think Orihime is going to be also moving on as well. Like, what do the routes actually take on? I need to know. I needs to know. Because like, even in If My Heart Had Wings, right? That was just a pretty long vision novel itself. But it started off as you being a transfer student, right? Pretty sure you were a transfer student, and then throughout your entire experience in high school, you kind of got nobody. I'm guessing it's going to be the same way for this here as well. Since this is Akito's first year, you should have a second year and a third year, and that at that point, the vision novel is going to be wrapping up and stuff, probably. But at what point does it make a huge delineation? That's what I'm curious about right now, personally. Everyone looked pleased, even bashful, at Hikari's words. Though club was once close to being disbanded, the Dobsonia project had finally brought us all together as a new 6 Stars club. Hikari looked around at everyone, glowing bashful herself, pat Sai on the shoulders. Then she looked at me. Damn. Yeah. You should make a father out of them ever before this time. The help of one you ladies won. Those words are all it took to loosen up the tension building in the air.
よし、オリオン座バックに整形写真撮るぞ。今のうちにロケハンやるよ。うちねたちついといで。
待ってくださいよ部長。この場所からどんな風に星座が見えるか。そうっすね部長。楽しみっす。
Everyone was heading off with the club members from the schools. Well, I got work until tonight. What is everyone else up to?
私はね、サヤン家に遊びに行く。夕飯もお呼ばれするんだ。うん。ひ 光が来るって言ったらお母さんおでん炊いてくれたよ。マジで？やったー！さやんちのおでん。
I was so jealous I couldn't even begin to hide it.
あきとくんの分も後で持ってくね。光が全部食べちゃわなかったら。
Hikari don't eat it.
おってうおってう。
It didn't look like I would have a chance. So I guess he just stuck working here for a little bit? There's a natural phenomenon called twilight. It's when the sun has already set, but the skies are still lit with a soft glow. It's a result of rays of sunlight from beyond the horizon reflecting in the dust and water particles in the air are getting scattered around. There are 3 stages of twilight. First, there's a silver twilight. It's when the sky is still bright. Next is nautical twilight, when the stars begin to emerge, but it's still light enough to make out where the sky and sea meet. And last is astronomical twilight. At this stage, the sun's light is no longer visible. The sky is almost completely dark. You can see the dimmest sixth magnitude stars with the naked eye. Astronomical observations can only be made after astronomical twilight. After the last rays of day fade away, a true night emerges. The area in front of Minazuki Station was abuzz with activity. A number of young school kids were out in the plaza, a sight not normally seen here. They were all here to join our event.
もう食べらんない。
I'm gonna have to definitely take a break here in a little bit here, just to make sure I'm keeping myself properly timed and pacing here and all that. But yeah, I don't want to get into the big stuff just yet. So hopefully we'll find a good place to stop at here. It might make some episodes shorter, but you know, it's just best we get a nice stopping point at a certain point.
食べ過ぎだよ。だってもう一生食べられないかもしれないんだもん。さや。大げさね。ずっと向こうにいるわけじゃないんでしょ。でもごめんね、アキトくん。
No, it's a miracle that there's any left at all, really. Saya had brought me 1 piece of konyaku, some some chikuwa, and 1 slice of potato. That'd be enough for a side dish tonight.
よろしいでしょうか。
Haruka came up with a counter with a basket full of food and drinks. Basketball full of food and drinks, oh my god. Maybe staying up and do these recordings might be a bad idea, but hey, it's gotta get done at a certain point, right? All stuff for tonight. There was a lot of stuff for even event guests, so it was a pretty impressive amount. I was busy scanning things, more and more had begun gathering. It was cold out, there was nothing much to do, so most made their way inside. Hey, Takechi.
タケじゃん、来たんだ。
光。
なにその反応。こんばんは、タケくん。
よ、天の川。今日はよろしくな。
Takechi was another one of our guests. Take, good timing. Can you carry some of this stuff for us? There was way too many bags for the girls to make it up the mountain without breaking the bags.
いえ、私が自分で。
ああ、いいぜ。
He grabbed the bags as if they didn't weigh a thing.
ありがとうございます。にし。それでこそ、ジンノさんにもアピールできるってもんだよね。
お前がなんでそれを。
Wow. How did you... Oh, wow, he's actually going for Narue, isn't he? He turned to look at me. But I just ignored him and took care of the next customer in line. Oh, he's trying to press Narue, not... Okay, never mind. I was trying to, I thought he was actually gonna try to press Hanukkah for no reason. But no, he's still going after Narue, the one that gave him a cold shoulder. So he likes the girls that give him a cold shoulder, huh? He thinks it's kinda hot. Okay, I mean, I can kinda see the appeal in that, sorta.
心配しなさんなって。この私がキューピッドになってあげるから。
Go for it, Higari. Be a Cupid.
やめろ。マジでやめてくれ。
幼馴染でしょ。遠慮すんなよ。
遠慮じゃねえよ。見てわかんねえのか。
あったけ。いいところに。
Oh, Miss Miharu is here, yeah. Our teacher peeked out from the back of the store, came rushing out to the side of Takeichi.
先生、チーズ。なんすか？
あんたには貸しがあったわよね。 3年生の時あんたがおしっこ漏らしたのみんなには黙っててやったでしょ。
Too late. Secret's out.
あんたおしっこ漏らしたの？え、そうなんだ。
今言っちゃったじゃん。黙ってた意味ねえじゃん。
Yep.
貸しって言ったらこないだ貸したゲーム早く返してくださいよ。
カジノにハマってて進んでない。
いいからさっさとクリアしろ。
ちまちまレベル上げとかお金稼いだりとか面倒なんだもん。
Just as lazy in the game world as in real world, I thought.
それより今晩店番変わってくんない？あんたどうせ暇でしょ。
Takechi turned up his nose at his former teacher begging to him. The whole "you're not busy" thing was a pretty low blow too. Christmas Eve of all nights.
店番やれって母さんがうるさいのよ。顧問なんだって言っても聞いてくんなくて。あんた星なんか興味ないでしょ。お願いこの通りだから。
He does want to impress Narue though, but
俺今夜は大事な人と過ごすんで。
Takechi said this with a determined look on his face.
やはり私の出番か。
ねえから出番。とにかく無理なんで他当たってください。
無理です無理です。
Saya shook her head furiously as the eyes met. Those pleading eyes passed over Hikari, me, Hanukkah, and all the rest of the random people here, but no one offered.
孝太郎。
This cash register wasn't made for paws. Though you occasionally heard about dogs running those tiny cigarette shops. You shouldn't be playing games on the job in the first place, right? There's the real reason she couldn't go out. She was grounded like a child. You have to work it out with your manager.
イブの夜に娘を家に閉じ込めておこうなんて。だから今期が遅れるのよ。
She complained and hung her head. Well then, things were starting to get really busy outside the store. At just a quick glance, count around 20 people. Though a few faces I recognized from school, some of the members from Nishi that lent us the tents, and some kids from other schools. Oh, there you are, President.
やあ空見くん、メリークリスマス。受験の息抜きにね。
He looked at me with a smile on his face.
ところでそろそろその部長というのをやめてくれないかな。今の僕はただの一回の受験生さ。
If you ever get new members, I'll think about it. Hey, you look pretty worn out.
君も再来年になればわかるよ。
Hope the stars out here tonight put some life back in those eyes. Senior year, I had senior project to worry about, and that wore everybody out. Senior year sucked.
ありがとう。そうさせてもらうよ。
Best part about senior year.
天の川さん、どこかしら。
Best part about senior year is being done with it.
あ、いました。ほら、あそこ。こら、コタちゃん、そんなに吠えないの。
What's the matter, Saya?
人が大勢いるから、コタちゃんが興奮しちゃって。
Just let him be. Get tired of barking soon anyway.
アキト君はクレの後になるんだよね。
Yeah, can't lock out just yet. I asked the manager to let me off early tonight, and though I still wouldn't make it in time for the start, now it was long. Go on ahead. Make sure Hikari doesn't get out of hand.
うん、任せといて。
I gave her a little wave and walked away. And then,
天の川さん。
some girl I didn't recognize was calling out to Saya.
部長さん、こんばんは。来てくれたんですね。こんばんは。天の川さん、あなたすごいのね。何がですか？男子と親しげに会話をしていたじゃない。
Oh yeah, it is all like all girls academy.
そうですか？
These must be the girls that were using the Seisan Girls Astronomy Club as a cover for the comics club. Saya invited them out to try and get them into astronomy, but it looked like they came out just to admire and praise her. Guess it's just what's going on at all girls school is like. Greetings could be heard throughout the crowd.
皆様。
5 minutes or so after everyone had gathered, Hanukkah called everyone's attention. They quieted down and gave her their attention.
今夜はむつら星の会主催の天体観測会にお越しいただきありがとうございます。はじめまして、明光学院天文部部長の吉岡です。これから観測地へ向かいますが、暗いですのでくれぐれも足元に気をつけてください。それから向こうでは我々の注意を守って勝手な行動は慎むようお願いします。
All these six-star club members were lined up with their hands raised so everyone knew who to listen to. There were some first years from Nishi, and more than Misawa. Beside myself, Hikari, and the others.
今夜の観測会のテーマはクリスマスイブの星空です。
Sorry, something getting my eye here. Everyone got restless at the word Christmas Eve. It was the same sky as any other night, but those words seemed to add an extra layer of excitement.
星座や星の解説をさせていただくほか、私たちが試作した天体望遠鏡で肉眼では見えない天体を見ていただく予定です。
You also get a chance. Sorry. Telescope that were made to see part. Oh wait, no, that's what she was saying. Whoops, my bad. Could you? Let's go ahead and go through it. Just make sure we know what she said. You also get a chance to use the telescope that were made to see parts of space you can't see with your naked eye. You could hear people muttering in disbelief when they heard that we made a telescope ourselves. Guess that's what a natural reaction, though. To the average person, it probably didn't seem like the sort of thing you could make yourself, even if we didn't think we could at first.
出発の前にまずはここで一つクリスマス名物の星を紹介させていただきます。北西の空をご覧ください。
Sorry. I returned to where Hanukkah was pointing.
あそこに十字に星が並んでいるのがわかりますか？
They all muttered to each other as they tried to find them. Those who knew who spotted them first started helping the others, or until it seemed as if everyone had found it. Seeing these particular stars here, what's going on?
あれを北十字星ノーザンクロスと言います。
Voice from the crowd asked if it was the constellation Cygnus.
その通り、白鳥座です。夏の星座である白鳥座はクリスマスイブのこの時間帯、頭を下へ向けて地上に突き立つように沈んでいきます。
Where's Cygnus at? Is it here like this? Oh, like this. Oh. From up to down, from right to left. Is that it?
その姿が十字架に見えることからノーザンクロスと呼ぶわけです。
During the summer months, Cygnus holds a beret in its beak. But on Christmas, just around the time, it is known instead as the Northern Cross. It was named to be the opposite of the Southern Cross in the Southern Hemisphere. Can we see like an outline of it? Just a little special something for astronomy fans around Christmas Eve. I wonder if those people felt any sort of reverence when looking up at the cross in the Christmas Eve sky. Unless I see a particular constellation, I don't want to see anything else. It's hard to see unless it's pointed out to you. Maybe it's that thing? I don't know. It's whatever.
では出発の前に注意事項を説明します。現地に着いたらライトの使用を極力控えるようにしてください。
どうしてですか？
暗さに目を慣らすためです。
Excuse me. Our eyes don't let us see anything if we just suddenly thrown to the dark. But give it some time and they'll adjust. And even the opposite is true. When you come out of a long dark tunnel, it will take your eyes some time to get used to how bright it is outside. Because our eyes are made to adjust to the light levels around us. Unfortunately, while they can adjust light in 40 seconds for a minute, they take 30 minutes for more to fully adjust to the dark. This is what we call light-dark adaptation. If you want to see the stars with your own eyes, this dark adaptation is incredibly important. There's a whole world difference in what you can see before and after your eyes have adjusted.
ライトをつけてしまうと、せっかく暗さに慣れた目が元に戻ってしまいます。
Even if you spend half an hour getting used to the dark, someone turns on light, your eyes will reset in just a matter of seconds.
暗さに慣れた目で見る星空は本当に綺麗です。ご協力をお願いします。
That is true actually, it does happen like that.
それじゃあ真っ暗になっちゃうんじゃないですか？
ご心配には及びません。明かりが必要な時はこちらで用意したこの赤いセロファンがついた懐中電灯を使ってください。
Hanukkah turned one of the light covers in red. Just as you expect, it gave off a red light.
なんで赤いのならいいんだ？
Red light is easy on the eyes. It doesn't bother you adjusted eyes as much.
また 吹きさらしの場所なので、夜が深まるとかなり冷え込んでくると思います。寒くなったら無理せずテントに入るか、森の向こうにある廃車両の基地へ行ってください。場所はお手元のプログラムに書いてあります。
Event program has been prepared for everyone and handed out beforehand.
勝手に行き来すると危ないんで、天文部員の誰かに声かけて連れてってもらってくださいね。
Hikari piped in for an extra comment. If any of you need hand warmers or anything, be sure to drop in by the convenience store here to pick them up before you go. As soon as the words were out of my mouth, a number of people went into the store. So we'd be able to make our sales goal.
それでは先に行ってますね、スラミ君。
Yeah, catch up with you later.
じゃあね、アキト。また後でね。
Sure thing. Keep an eye on them, okay, Take?
Oh.
He was carrying all the stuff I asked him to, even Sai and Hikari's stuff. As a regular of the basketball team, he definitely had some strength in him.
それでは出発します。遅れずについてきてください。
Following Hanukkah, everyone made their way to our observatory. Nice. Very, 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 very nice. And this is where I'm going to actually take a little break here. As much as I want to check about the text message from Saya and see what that's about, I'm going to take a break right here, y'all. First of all, because it's probably like late in the morning, I guess you could say. So I should probably, you know, maybe find some way to get some rest, possibly. That'd be lovely. But otherwise, I just want to take a little break here for now, and we'll come back and reconvene in the future time. Was that voice?
古い思い出なんて消してしまいなさい。
That was Mikaru. Oh, Mahiru. That was Saya. That was definitely Saya. Yep, all read that here. That's perfectly fine. Nevertheless, I'm gonna go ahead and end up right here and start editing some of the VODs. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. My name is Stemmer. Like, subscribe, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video of The Sky Full of Stars. See ya.